From prison to success. Obinna was only 14 years old when his parents sent him to Lagos. He was the first son in a poor family, and his parents wanted him to learn a trade so that he could become a successful man. They took him to a rich trader, Master Jide, who sold spare parts in the busy streets of Lagos. Obinna's father held his shoulders and said, "My son, listen carefully. Work hard, be honest, and stay away from bad friends. Never forget where you come from." His mother wiped her eyes and whispered, "May God protect you." Obinna promised to make them proud. He carried his small bag and followed Master Jide to Lagos. Lagos was nothing like his village. The streets were full of people shouting, buses honking, and traders selling their goods. Master Jide's shop was large, with workers moving around, packing and delivering goods. Obinna started working immediately. He cleaned the shop, carried heavy loads, and watched how Master Jide and his workers sold spare parts. Years passed, and Obinna became smart in business. He was honest, hardworking, and always treated customers with respect. Many customers liked him. Some even said, "Obinna, you are better than your master." Obinna always smiled and said, "Master Jide taught me everything." Because of Obinna's honesty, more customers came, and Master Jide's business grew bigger. Master Jide made a lot of money, and his wife was happy. But deep inside, they were not. After 6 years, it was time to settle Obinna. He was now 20 years old, strong and ready to start his own shop. His parents had waited for this day, but something terrible happened. One morning, Master Jide called Obinna into the shop. His wife stood beside him, frowning. There were some elders in the shop too. Master Jide's voice was cold. "Obinna, where is my money?" Obinna was confused. "Which money, master?" "My missing money. The money I kept in my drawer. You are the only one who enters my office. Where is it?" Obinna's heart started beating fast. He had never stolen in his life. He dropped to his knees. "Master, I did not take your money, I swear." Master Jide's wife shouted, "You are a thief. After all we did for you, you stole from us." The elders shook their heads. They did not believe Obinna. Before he could explain, the police arrived. They dragged Obinna away like a common criminal. Tears ran down his face. He had no one to help him. He had no money for a lawyer. His parents were far away in the village. His master, the man he had served with all his heart, had thrown him into prison. The prison was a terrible place. The walls were dark, the air smelled bad, and the other prisoners looked rough and dangerous. Obinna sat in a corner wondering how his life had changed so fast. He thought of his mother and father. He thought of his village. He thought of his future. Was this how his story would end? Then one day, something unexpected happened. A rich customer, Chief Ade, came to visit the prison. He was a big businessman who used to buy spare parts from Master Jide's shop. When he saw Obinna sitting in a corner, he stopped and stared at Obinna. "Obinna!" Obinna looked up. His eyes were tired and full of pain. Chief Ade could not believe it. "What are you doing here?" Obinna's voice shook as he told Chief Ade everything. The false accusation, the betrayal, and how his master had sent him to prison. Chief Ade listened carefully, his face growing dark with anger. When Obinna finished speaking, Chief Ade nodded. "Don't worry, my son, I will help you." For the first time in weeks, Obinna felt hope. But what would happen next? Would Chief Ade be able to get him out? Would Master Jide and his wife get away with their wickedness? Obinna did not know, but deep inside, he prayed that justice would be served. Chief Ade wasted no time. He called his lawyer and arranged for Obinna's bail. Within a few days, Obinna was released. As soon as he stepped out of the prison gates, fresh air filled his lungs, and tears rolled down his cheeks. He had spent weeks in darkness, but now he was free. Chief Ade took Obinna to his mansion, a place far bigger than Master Jide's house. "You will stay here for now," Chief Ade said. "We must clear your name." Obinna was grateful. He thanked Chief Ade and promised to work hard to repay his kindness. Meanwhile, back at the spare parts shop, Master Jide and his wife thought they had won. But soon, the truth began to unfold. Chief Ade had hired private investigators, and they discovered that Master Jide had lied. The missing money had never been stolen. Master Jide and his wife had set Obinna up to avoid settling him. Chief Ade was furious. He gathered witnesses, including former workers, and took the case to court. The news spread fast. Many customers who knew Obinna's honesty turned against Master Jide. His shop, once filled with buyers, became empty. On the day of the trial, Obinna stood in the courtroom, his hands shaking. Would justice be served? Would Master Jide and his wife finally pay for their wickedness? The judge listened to the case carefully. Chief Ade's lawyer presented strong evidence showing how Master Jide had framed Obinna. The private investigators also testified, proving that Master Jide never lost any money. Obinna sat in silence, his heart pounding. Finally, the judge spoke. Obinna is innocent. Master Jide and his wife are guilty of false accusation and fraud. Gasps filled the courtroom. Master Jide and his wife fell to their knees, begging for mercy, but it was too late. The police took them away in handcuffs. Obinna's eyes filled with tears. Justice had been served. After the trial, Chief Ade called Obinna aside. You have suffered too much, my son. It is time to start again. He gave Obinna a large sum of money and helped him open his own spare parts shop. With Chief Ade's support and Obinna's hard work, the business grew quickly. Customers who once bought from Master Jide now come to Obinna. Months later, Obinna traveled back to his village. His parents were overjoyed to see him. My son, you have done well, his father said, hugging him tightly. His mother cried tears of joy. Obinna built a big house for his family and helped other young boys from his village learn trade. He had suffered, but in the end, he became a successful businessman. As he sat outside his shop one evening, watching the sunset, Obinna smiled. He had not only survived, but he had also triumphed. And most importantly, he had kept his promise to his parents. He had stayed honest, worked hard, and never forgotten where he came from. If you enjoyed this story, please tell me where you're watching from on the comment section. Give me a follow, like, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.